disgusting.
The
sorry.
chatter asked about garlic because WarioWare was playing. Oh, that makes more sense than me being a vampire. Or does it?
I'm just trying to think how we could get you a garlic right now.
I love garlic bread. If you get me garlic bread,
I was gonna get you a whole garlic
it.
though. Like,
I'm not gonna eat a clove
bite.
of garlic.
We have to make sure.
I think if I touch it, it's fine, right? Like vampires
you have
can't
to
even
eat it.
touch garlic. I don't want to eat a clove of garlic. Throw him some wooden stakes.
It'd probably feel exactly how it is to play in the set. Anyways, let's get it started.
Let's get it started in here. And Sonix definitely getting it started early, 53% off that initial spin charge. We're right back to our old tricks that we saw in the winter semifinals. MuteAce just not quite able to pin him down. He does get his little onesies, twosies, but Sonix is the one who's dominating the neutral conversation.
So the way that Mute just being able to hold back, pull up this turnip. Trying to learn his lesson after they were able to play just recently. Nice flip back.
Sonix positioning himself really well there, but Mute just not giving him the right position. Okay, Mute brings us right back to even. Has a great opportunity on the ledge.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
And Sonix just spins right out of the corner. Mute, though, he's hard to kill, if nothing else, and he's a lot of other things, but chief among them, difficult to take the stock away from. Sonix been finding that out the hard way a lot throughout this bracket. Angle that shield up, yes sir.
All the way. Nice grab from Sonix. Gets that back throw. The way that Mute is willing to contest him too, right below the ledge with the back air.
Ooh, and right above ledge with the side B. Contesting left and right, Vicky. Now coming back onto the platform, Mute gets the nair on Sonix's ledge get-up option and just dashes in and grabs F-throw. It's not enough to KO, but it will set Mute up for a potential kill here, and he grabs onto it with both hands.
Wow, he just waited.
Only 21% off of a down tilt feels criminal. I always expect Mute to get so much more, but he actually is only rewarded with a boot to the jaw.
That's a dash back. Nice, he was trying to punish the turnip pull there. The
Both
back air
dares.
sneaking.
It's huge, that hitbox.
Wow. I see Uppy gonna bring him out.
Neutral get up there and immediately into shield, but Mute's able to hold positioning until Sonix gets that homing attack. And another one, he's really low down. I don't...
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
he does, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's how he was able to just wait and drift there, and
That
he
was
went
incredible.
all the way to the depths to get that second stock. That was great awareness and situational awareness from you.
I was worried about Mute dying, and Mute's like, okay, I'm not in danger, you're in danger.
Oh, I like the attempt right there too. Mute answering with the up air.
Going
Forward
high.
smash. So we got these platforms here too.
And I don't think we're in nearly as much danger of a timeout as we were during the Tweek set, but it is still on the mind, especially when Mute's building this much of a lead. If he so chooses, we could go the next 3 minutes with minimal interaction.
So wait, gets pulls up the winky face. Doesn't even have the chance to throw it too. He would have low profiled it probably. Before he tried through it.
Doing such a good job spacing just outside of Sonic's burst range and then ready with a hitbox as soon as he's in the minuscule amount of lag that all characters must suffer.
That's why he's just waiting in shield the whole time too.
Especially with the up-angled shield. Minimal risk, maximal reward.
You're up an entire stock, too.
He certainly knows the vibes by now. Ooh, but the F-tilt will eliminate that entire stock lead. Mute's got to do it from a neutral position. The dare gets shielded. Sonix is able to fight back, but Mute gets dragged down up air down tilt. That was so good, and now he's got Sonix in the corner and panicking. Up smash, connecting. MuteAce maybe an inch away from taking game number 1 of this run back. He wants a shot at Tweek in grand finals. He's saying, Sonix, you had your chance. Now it's mine. Let me go up there.
He wants to tear the door down. To avoid him.
Nice.
Oh, the back air off the weight there too. Beautiful from MuteAce, but Sonix was slowly crawling back though after being at a stock deficit.
And that's the scary thing too, is he's going to be able to take those adaptations that he made towards the middle of that game all the way into game number 2. He doesn't just, you know, get obliviated in between. He's going to remember what he figured out. It's a scary prospect for MuteAce. Sonix takes a moment to compose himself as well.
I'm standing up, stretching them legs.
It's important, especially in a marathon bracket as long as this one has been. Sonix even pacing around a little bit. He might be on the back foot more than I expected. He's got to figure something out. All right, back in the seat, controller in hand, earbuds in ears. He took off the second layer of headphones, though. Maybe it's freeing.
That, and I was going to say, like, if you're trying to noise cancel the crowd, some people got work tomorrow. Not much of a crowd.
It is 17 past midnight, Vicky. What crowd? Everybody went home.
Hey, no, I appreciate the dedication to those that are still here, though.
We're on FD for game number 2. Good counterpick choice from Sonix. Less space to work with, cover more of it with your speed, and there's nowhere to escape for MuteAce. Can't hide beneath a platform like he did a bunch of during that game number 1. But still, it was MuteAce who started off first. Side B not going to work out this time, though. Sonix just able to pick it up with the fair.
I'm going to slap him back with the fair. Even if the back air whiffs, though, he is able to get that down tilt.
Ooh, great parry down tilt fair. MuteAce positioning himself to take this first stock away before the minute mark gets reached. Sonix, though, able to fight out of the corner. Run in jab, dash back jab. Starting to get a little bit scared.
Well, when you're on FD here, too, right? He's trying to see if MuteAce just inches forward, miss spaces just ever so slightly to follow up.
We talked about it during the Sonix versus Tweek set when they went to this stage too. It makes you so vulnerable. All of your weaknesses are there for all to see. There's nowhere to hide. And Sonix certainly making sure that MuteAce feels that pain right now. It's about 40% off of that, but then Mute's able to get back up. Sonix whiffs a grab. Could be a stock here, and indeed it will be.
Look at the weight. For dropping all the way down. Gets the fair. It's, again, one of these high floats from Mute once he's sent off to the stage where he's just waiting out Sonix before finding his place to land.
Well, and again, even though it has yet to be the win condition in this set, the timer has to be at the back of your mind, Vicky. It could come into play, and so Mute, if he wastes a couple of seconds while he's got a big lead, that is perfect for him.
Ooh. Okay, some extra percent.
Something that I love when like higher level players talk about in chess. They always say a pawn is a pawn is a pawn. And I like to turn that into Smash, like damage is damage is damage. Because it matters, even those little bits that seem insignificant in a set like this.
Yeah, I was going to say, in this match especially too, right? When every second counts literally, so... beautiful grab.
The shimmy on him in the corner there. And he clanks out. Mute was ready for the clank, ready for the homing attack. Plux is, why'd you drop the stitch?
I don't think he realized he had the stage, actually.
I don't think he did either.
Up with 2 stocks. Now you're in his zone. MuteAce definitely knows the vibes. He definitely knows the vibes.
All right, guys, 4 more minutes of this.
That break, you know, I'm just saying, definitely did wonders here for MuteAce.
He needed just a second to compose himself. Got a nice set in versus Maister to warm up, too. He is ready. This run back. Oh, my goodness.
This is intimidating.
No, Mute, you're not the one who has to go in. Let him jiggle.
It's giving final boss energy the way he's just also walking, too, by the way. Turn up in hand and everything.
That is a queen right there. She's got the aura for sure.
Oh, man.
Oh,
He gets it with the nair.
And, like, real talk here, what does Sonix do? You're down 3 stocks, you get the back throw, sure, but you're at 77%. Mute will kill you in, like, 2 more interactions.
You wait for the overcommitment, too, when you have the opportunity to get your hits in. You see him try to move up with the up air?
Jab, jab. I love the sound effect of Peach's jab. It's so crispy.
I like hearing Sonic's jump.
Boing, boing, boing. It's like the Ice Climber's wave dash sound in Melee. Boing, 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 boing.
It's satisfying. Managed to land that one raw fair. Hold up. Mute is off stage.
Still has the float, though, and so he is able to mix past Sonix. Gets onto the stage, and then gets in the way of his path back. Nair doesn't do it. Turnip drop doesn't do it. And so Sonix gets one more chance to try and take 2 stocks.
Oh, gets the back air. As Winky Face. Recatches it. Oh! He not only dropped it twice, re-caught it at one point, but it was into the back air eventually there too, even the fair to re-grab it. There were so many things he was throwing out on the corner right there.
There's so much in play at all times when Mute's on the sticks. There's layers to this, Vicky. There's layers. And now, it will have to be a reverse 3-0. And I'm going to say it, I think Sonix might be tilted. It's one of the very few weaknesses that this player does have. He seems invincible when he's really on, but sometimes he loses his cool, and people can just needle and needle and needle until they manage to win out. Mute's certainly capable of doing just that here. But you heard the song that got picked, Vicky. I know you're gonna jam out to this one.
Is it gonna be enough though? Is this gonna power up Sonix in the way that he needs it?
And here's the thing: if Sonix wins this game with the City Escape power up, then he's got to do it 2 more times when Mute gets the song counter pick. Can't crush 40s for 3 straight games.
That's true. Mute is sitting 2-0 currently versus Sonix. Sonix playing his tournament life for this game. That was a great start, though. The way he's having these down airs, too, just in case. Where's he gonna land? Gets the regrab again.
How many dares was that in, like, 20 seconds? That was, like, 7? 6? Slant eyes. Not going to be able to make use of that turnip, though.
It's a rising air.
I'm just letting Crush 40 do the commentary for a moment.
I'm here vibing.
Vicky is still jamming for those of you in chat curious.
Get our caster cam dances.
And Sonix has managed to, for the first time in this set, take the percentage lead by a significant amount. He might just take the stock lead here, too.
Oh, the parry. Oh, man. Not going to be enough. Great DI here. 151 still alive, floating around. Catches his landing once again.
Chat, you're right. This isn't Crush 40. I'm dumb. You know, sometimes my brain just goes, Sonic music, it's Crush 40. It's got to be. I did say earlier, I'm not a Sonic guy.
You did say that. I like the OG games, though.
I haven't played them.
You were, like, not even born yet, I think, when they came out, so that's pretty fair.
I played, my first Sonic game was the Werehog one Did not like it. I tried to go back and play the OG ones, and then I played Mania. Didn't like any of them, and Mute certainly not liking what Sonix is serving up here. Jab 1, 2, 3, but he's still alive at 182. And with full rage, Mute could actually just yoink this stock away.
With the back throw, doesn't get the snipe off the turnip. The fair
He does, and a bomb in hand. He's just gonna throw it away, yeah. Not worth the risk.
Also, it would have taken forever by the time he came back and the invincibility was done. Did come back and take that first stock, though. Right back to back.
It's going to be big damage from Sonix. He gets 41%. He looks to keep climbing, but the turnip toss from Mute's going to force him to back off at least just a little bit. Mute gets back air dash attack, evens us up again. Ooh. And that big lead that Sonix cooked up all went the way of the dodo, thanks to Mute living all the way up to 190.
Doesn't attack on the platform, though. Still avoids getting hit. Just right out of the up air. Oh, nice parry into the grab. Rising Nair. Does he get the cross up here? He actually crosses up MuteAce twice, going right back behind him.
Yeah, and then the instant dash attack out too to pop MuteAce up. It gives Sonix really good control of the stage. Mute's got to find a way back in, and he might not even find a way back to stage as Sonix connects with the fair, takes that stock away. Could we be seeing the reverse 3-0, Vicky?
Well, it's possibly here. This is the start. It's at 94% though, and you have 3 minutes, almost less than 3 minutes on the clock. Oh, nice. That down tilt actually shield poked. He was angling his shield upwards there.
The fair afterward, though, not quite enough to take the stock away. So Mute's got to find another big hit to do it. He's looking for this Nair in the corner. Sonic's able to spin out and then catches the get-up attack with a rising up air. Homing attack, no back air to follow up. Another homing attack, and Mute is getting a beating on his way back to stage.
Oh, not what he had in the cards here. The drop down fair.
And there it is. Can't do the melee this time around. Not able to parasol mix your way back to stage. Sonix able to get one on the board. Could potentially be the first step on the way to Game 5 and on the way to Grand Finals.
Did the ice out win? Putting in those stretch outs.
Go take a lap, Mute.
Oh, maybe not. I think it works better here.
Yeah?
If he goes back to back. Mute getting the lock in right now. But that was such a good look from Sonix.
You know what the difference maker was? Mute didn't use the bomb. That was, I think, like his 6th bomb, 5th or 6th.
He had no opportunity, but it was worth it. It was worth it there in terms of Sonix coming down and immediately taking that stock.
What is this song? Oh, it's this one. Okay, never mind. I just didn't recognize the opening bar.
This is All of Our Brains at midnight. For those of you on the East Coast.
All right, game number 4. Small battlefield once more.
Ooh, nice opening here. He went with the beat, by the way.
Yeah, that was almost in time. And I think we have seen enough games between the two of these players here at LG Madness to say that whoever gets that early lead, you know, gets a pretty big advantage going into the rest of the game, but it's not the be-all, end-all. Mute cannot let his foot off the gas despite these early combos, or else Sonix will just worm his way back into the game. Clutch up, clutch out.
A little pressure here. Just the way that MuteAce is forced to just hang out patiently on top of that shield. And is that grab?
Sonix goes all the way around the world once more.
Oh, catches him with the up air.
That up air is really dangerous too for Sonix. If Mute gets the right conversion, he doesn't even need a conversion when he snipes off stage with the turnip. First stock, Mute's way. Tony on his way to Grand Finals, potentially just needs to take 2 more. And while only at 41% as well, Vicky.
Getting even closer here. It's still not over yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sonic's putting him in the tornado.
Yeah,
that was scary.
It didn't do as much damage as I thought it did, though. I actually like looked down and I was like, oh, it was like 26%.
It was like the single hits. Oh, hey, what an answer. The nair into the up air attempt from Sonix.
Mute desperately wanting to hold on to the stock so he can keep building this lead. He's going to be able to retreat back underneath that platform. He doesn't fall into the rest of the fair. Sonix only gets that first hit of it, but it don't matter. He gets the back air anyway.
That all started with him punishing Mute, getting a turnip pulled out.
Mute making good use of the Angel Platform invincibility, though, to push Sonix onto the ledge. And a grab on the startup of up smash. Ballsy, to say the least.
Talk about timing. Doesn't get the snipe with the turnip.
Double.
Oh.
One more. May not be Swedish, but he's looking for the snipes.
It's another turnip. See, trying to slap him away with the fair. Wait, Sonix is just hopping all around Mute.
Ooh. Homing attack misses, but Mute doesn't get the nair out in time. Sonic up B is so hard to react to. It's so fast. He just like teleports that ledge, basically.
What an answer right there by the ledge. The side B forces Sonix away at 157, still living.
Ooh, and the chase nair. Really good from Mute because not only did he know that Sonix was going to get antsy and try and disengage, but he waited to push a button until he was sure which direction Sonix was going so that he could catch him with that. Now, once again, it's all about building up that extra credit. How much can you get, Tony?
It's Sonix fighting for his tournament life right now, literally in his last stock, possibly. Will avoids the up air.
Mute avoiding everything.
His spacing is crazy.
Yeah. The other thing, too, I'm now just thinking about, Sonix and Tweek are teammates, right? Even if he doesn't win this, Mute's going to be gassed.
Oh, yeah. Going into that grand?
He's going to be exhausted. It's all about the LG dub. One turnip pop, Mute might convert it into a whole bunch more.
Lovely weight
Two up
there.
airs.
The way that Sonix has to run away from Mute, too. The way he's able to close in the gap against Sonic, the character.
And against Sonix, the player, too, cannot be underrated how heavy Mute has to be locked in order to make anything happen against this player and in this matchup. Mute might make it to Grands, beating two of Peach's worst matchups back-to-back.
Nice weight there, too. Sonix wanted to drop down and go in for a possible fair.
Ooh.
They're dancing around each other. The way that you avoided the back air.
A micrometer. 2:19 on the clock as well, Vicky. That parasol jump scared me. Around the world. And then way less than 80 days, too, because he doesn't have that much on the timer. Dot Eyes comes out, doesn't quite catch him on the way up.
Made a little scary situation there.
Back throw here is going to be huge. It's going to give Mute a great chance to pluck turnip and get positioning on the ledge for this fair. Sonix re-grabbed there, but Mute wasn't quite able to punish it out. The crazy thing there, I didn't even think about until just now. Homing attack doesn't quite kill. If you clank turnip instead of getting hit by turnip, it doesn't refresh ledge invincibility, so it becomes a re-grab. All right, Sonix, last legs here. Back throw is a DI mix. Tries for this wall jump back air. Mute goes for that grab. One more hit.
The toss. The weight.
He's just walking. But Sonix not gonna let him get away with it that easy. Homing attack in. Mute goes low. Conserves those resources. A minute 10 on the clock. Up throw here will be the stock. With Sonix at 149, he's 1% off of full rage and one stock away from a game 5.
We know that Peach hits hard though, and you got less than 55 seconds on the clock right now.
Sonic's got a lot of advantage state. Vicky, I'm scared.
Danger. So is Mute, but he understands that slowing things down Floating right above Sonix.
41 seconds. But that homing attack is the mistake. No, he's alive?
Yeah, he's got
in
rocks
what
in those
universe?
shoes. His gigantic shoes that weigh him.
MuteAce has to find another hit. After doing so much, he footstool, Z-drop, turnip, and Sonix's air dodge, not quite long enough. He can't get to the ledge, and he can't get to grand finals. Sonix out at third place. MuteAce, he has overcome adversity.